boss is calling me and he said, come to the cabin. I reached the cabin and he said, today, I don't want any explanation about your financial problem or your family problem. You have to complete today before lunch this project. I need to get it this one. How good he is? Do you think how balance between is this one? Okay, this is the one side of the book. The second side, when our team leader explained the issue, he called me, same like this. He take the action and he called me and okay, please come to the office. And he explained very in a calm and quiet way. Don't worry. This is always happening. This is our family. This is our issue. So I will already inform to the finance department. They will arrange you some money. Okay. The financial part is protected now. Second thing, myself and our team leader, Sundar, he will explain help for this project. And before the lunch, we will finish this project. And if afternoon meeting, I will conduct. There is no issue. You can finish the project. You can go home and you can send the money home and relax today. How do you feel this? You want the boss? You want the boss like this one or the rude boss? Which one you can do? Imagine in your mind and thinking about that.
If I have a boss like that, either I'll marry her or become a friend of mine.
And get a normal sugar food. So, this is the scenario, and just imagine it and take a video or believe in your mind, and this is the theme of the day. So, that means how to become a better leader through love. There is a 5 points on that. The number 1 point is that look to build relations based on the trust. Okay. That means the boss will have to trust the colleagues or the coworkers. You have to be think and give the task according to the ability of the person, and work closely monitor with him and think what he is doing, and if there is any problem, guide him so we can do much more things for the special benefit for our company as well as the personal life. The number 2, look and understand the person. That means you are working in a company or any organization. You are a boss or a team leader or whatever you call in the different types, different ways. For us, in the site, we have project manager, project director, coming to the site engineer, then foreman, safety, many consultants, clients, many people are there. So we always looking for the department wise. Electrical foreman is there, mechanical foreman is there, civil foreman is there. So morning when we reach there, we will afford the whole foreman. What is the job for today's area? What is the job for the civil job for today's area? So according to that, we prepare the permit and we go to the site and we do stuff. So that means you have to be understand the key. Number 3, encouragement and appreciation. As I said before the project, if someone is doing good work, you have to encourage him. Just look at their work, how he is performing. Give an empathetic way. When the boss is talking to you very empathetically, that means you feel that my boss is good, so I have to do much more work and impress with him. So if he is doing good things, that means you have to enhance it. How will you enhance it? What we do in the site, we will provide the certificate, appreciation certificate before it's over. And sometimes 6 months, the same person is doing the same job, is continuously he is getting the award. We will provide materials, mobile card. So that is like So moving on, there is no any
No, okay.
okay. So I'm not going to explain the typical weekly Toastmaster meeting. But there is any just generally you explain there is a big part of the meeting process. Okay. So every successful program requires the assistance of several Toastmasters. We have some leaders tonight who have to help me to do this meeting very well. Already we listened from the Master. So now I will ask our founder, Toastmaster Ibrahim Al-Kafita. Toastmaster Ibrahim, could you explain the role for today?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. As an R counter, I will note unnecessary words and the sounds used by the members who speak during the meeting. Words or phrases that may be used inappropriately or unnecessarily include and, well, but, so, and you know, and when called on by the general evaluator during the evaluation session, I will present my report. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ibrahim. Moving ahead, our grammarian tonight, Toastmaster Iqbal. Toastmaster Iqbal, could you please explain your rules of grammarian?
Once again, good evening. Good evening, Toastmasters. As a role, as a grammarian role, I will pay close attention to the good usage of English, and I will take a note of it. And at the end of the meeting, I will present a report on any misusage and a special quote from this meeting. Thank you and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iqbal. Turning as timer, tonight we have Toastmaster Muhammad Hakim. Mr. Timer, could you please explain your role?
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the evening. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear friends, as a timer, I will time for the best feature, table talking, evaluation. Most of the features it will be 5 minutes, except the icebreaker speech. And table talking it will be 1 to 2 minutes, and evaluation it will be 2 to 3 minutes. All the best features, table talking and evaluation will have a 30 minutes of 30 seconds of grace time. They will go to wrap up there. And we are using this device. And I will give my report once called upon by that, then I will evaluate it at the end of. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hakim. Not least, our work count. Tonight for our work count, Toastmaster teacher question. Toastmaster teacher, could you please explain your role?
Thank you. Good evening. My role as board counter is to count the number of votes in prepared speech, table topics, and the evaluation session as evaluator. I will not vote until the start.
Thank you. Moving ahead, today's session of Taj Toastmaster meeting has been packed with board, prepared speech, and table topic and evaluation. We are going to start our prepared speech session. Before we call the first speaker, may I request the first speaker's evaluator, TTM Manas, to read out the objects of the speech, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. The purpose of this project of my speaker tool. The purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. My speaker will be performing his first speech after his icebreakers. I wish him all the best.
Thank you. Wall Street, the speaker is doing Toastmasters, and one of the upcoming humorous champions, much energetic person. He is from capital city of our India, currently working in Landmark Group as a finance person. He completed his MBA from ITFI. Please help me welcome Anand Kumar Jha on the stage. Speech title is Help Yourself. Toastmaster Anand, the stage is for you.
First of all, thank you everybody giving me such opportunity. I feel very energetic because especially I'm just seeing the Mr. Sundar on a stage now. If I have some kind of tension or something now, I forget about that.
Oh, thank you.
Within a 30 seconds, I feel energetic. I forget about the my speeches and all the things. My mind is set. Now I'm ready to speak on something. Why I told you the energy, I'm using the health is wealth. Okay. I know everybody is aware about the health, how important it is in our life. But if you are energetic, it means you never face any issue in your life. Okay. Now, if we are thinking the health in a one part only the health, it is not. The health is also in a two part, which is called physical health as well as mental health. Both are correlated. As Mr. Sunil told us, there is a two aspect of coin. You can say there is one physical health and the mental health. Here, but you don't have an option to choose one, because once you choose the first one, the physical, it will help you improve your mental. But if you are decreasing your physical health, it also decreases your mental health. I hope so. Right now, everybody is listening me, as somebody is also focusing on his health. He is drinking water. I really appreciate it. Because if somebody follows me from the beginning of few words, I really think, okay, I'm doing it in a good way. Why I'm telling you, right now, few people are thinking, okay, if I have good physics, I have a body, and I have all the things, I'm good. Okay, it's a good for me. I know, if you are 30, 40, it's good for you. But after 40, after 50, only when you have a physical as well as a mental health, then you are able to survive. Without mental peace, your health is just look like you see some bodybuilder in an early age, his life is always I don't know, we say that some apple he put it here and he's running walking like that. Okay. But reality is after 50, the same people are working like this. I don't know what happened with the same guy. Because that time he focused on only the health, not on his mental. Because at certain times it keeps you. But after 50, if your mental health is strong, it keeps you for a health. It's not required so much time, only the 30 minutes. Even forget about 30 minutes. You have a 10 minutes. Adjust if anybody uses like this 10 minutes every day or the same time. This is a two thing. 10 minutes every day, same time. Otherwise, 2 weeks. Okay, even the 4 days in a month or 6 days in a month. But you can utilize for a 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It gives you the thing. Or if you are asking me how health is important, I will tell you the story. Maybe you also want to listen to the story because everybody knows about the health. Daily you have read the newspaper and all the things. I'm coming from Delhi, Dubai. Okay, suddenly they told me right now that COVID you need to wear the mask. Okay, I put it that and they told me, okay, I will go to check your temperature. temperature is showing high. So, hey, he is a COVID patient. He is COVID patient. Put it. I'm a normal guy. I'm fit and fine. Then suddenly I remember about my childhood. In a childhood, I have a multiple disease after I have taken so many medicines to cure myself. And after that, suddenly my body temperature increased. Normally people start 95, but I have a 101 centigrade. It's a normal temperature for me. That time, my physical health did not allow me to recover from this thing. My mental health allow me to do that. Because if you see, my all family members are worried about me or my future. But only that time, my mental health, I'm doing all the things, all the aspects. And right now, if you see me, I'm little bit fatty, but quite good. So I think all of you are fit and fine. But again, my only word for you, if you have a such kind of thing, you need only two things. First thing, mental and physical. Forget about that. Just if you are loving someone, also love yourself. Right now, this word is written. Okay. Tomorrow, I think Dr. Kasim hesitates to tell that in his young years, he knows this word very well. But he hesitates to tell you that. If we have done this, we not required. Because if we love it to someone, okay, they will take care. You can also love yourself. It will help us to do. Or it's better if we combine, create a one group, and accordingly, if you try to build a good atmosphere. I know I hate jogging in the morning, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. But Dr. Sundar Manas, he is loving too. He will say, Anand, where are you? Come now. It means it will help me to go for this. So that's it. I think my time is over. If I tell you more story, this 25 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anand. We have, before we call the second speaker, may I request the second speaker's evaluator, Toastmaster Abu Nasser, to read out the objectives for the speech. Fellow Toastmasters. Today's my largest speaker, Toastmaster Bhaskar. He is doing his level 1 project. The purpose of the speaker is to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. The speaker is performing his first speech after icebreaker. His duration is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish him all the best. Thank you, Toastmaster. The next speaker, he is also very new in all the Taj Toastmasters Club. Very energetic and fascinated to the Toastmasters. Currently, what Savania Insurance Company is from Garden City of India. Bangalore. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Bhaskar. He is attending the meeting online. Toastmaster Bhaskar.
Hello, Toastmaster of the day. Am I audible and visible? Audio is fine.
Toastmaster, Toastmaster Bhaskar, can you please check your audio?
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible. Can you see the timer screen?
Yes.
Okay, it is shown on the Taj Toastmasters window. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So if you want, you can see Taj Toastmasters videos.
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll follow that. Okay. Am I audible now? I can start.
Yes, you can start.
Yeah. Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters, a warm good evening. And I'm missing to be there. However, happy to join from here. Toastmasters, did you know the difference between a successful person and the others is not the lack of strength, not the lack of knowledge, but rather the lack of will, said by Vince Lombardi. In line with today's theme, let me say these words. Insurance is more secure than your girlfriend. It will not leave you in between unless you would want to. And secondly, marriage has no insurance cover. You should read the future by yourself before entering into it. And yes, today's my topic is insurance. And when it comes to insurance, I want to clear three genuine questions which everybody has. Why do we need insurance? What are its benefits? And type of insurance and how to buy them. Firstly, why do we need insurance? To share my perspective, being born in 80s, in last 10 decades ago, what I've seen is whenever we used to hear about illness or death when we were in school, we used to think, okay, that person should be old and people should have crossed 80. However, in this last 2 decades, things have changed. You can see in those days, diabetic, BP, thyroid, they were just a dictionary word, or we used to say that, okay, this will come for only super rich people. However, it's become an household name. And me being in India now and with whomever friends or relatives I'm speaking, after 5 minutes of discussion, the main topic comes as health. So there is a need that we should be aware of it and we should plan ourselves and how to make it secure. And believe me, insurance cannot fill an emptiness of a person, but it will help their family to overcome the financial situation. And to say about the benefits, yes, it will protect anybody's income and lifestyle. And as you know, all our lifestyle and families all depend on our income. So we have to make sure how to secure it. And there are various types of insurance to do this. There's medical insurance, there is education plan, and there's a lot of savings endowment plans wherein which not only helps your income now, but it will also make your future secure. And let me share a small story of my family wherein my uncle wanted to make their kids study medicine. However, due to some unforeseen, he could not first make them study. However, he repents now. If he would have taken a child insurance plan earlier, it would have helped them to fulfill the dreams. So in that way, insurance helps us in all walks of life. And thirdly, when coming to the types of insurance, insurance are broadly classified into life and non-life. When it comes to life, you have the life insurance purely, and you have the health insurance, and you can cover your critical illness. And when it comes to non-life insurance, you have the marine, home insurance, travel insurance, motor insurance, and motor, like unlike in Saudi, in India, there is no compulsion to take health insurance or motor insurance. So people tend to keep it as a second option. So, however, insurance is a basic need. And finally, when I say third final question would be, okay, insurance is important. So how we have to buy this? So gone those days. Before I remember, if somebody has to buy insurance, they used to find an insurance agent. Either they used to not take his call, or if they take the call, they used to spend hours together talking to him, saying all his problems, and then so and so. However, in the current technology, we have these websites called aggregators. Like one famous thing is Policy Bazaar, and Tamini in Saudi Arabia, wherein if you give the credentials, you will get all the pricing and comparison and features. So it's very easy for oneself to know the importance of it, and then the features, and you can always buy a best one from them, from the list. And finally, I would end up sharing my story. So sometimes by taking all insurance also, you are not secured. There are situations where you will have to face risk. So to share my own example, I had bought a new car and I was excited and with my first car, and I took my family for a long drive. And it so happened, I was talking to my wife. I said, "Why don't you give a drive?" She said, "No, I don't want to drive." So, as you know, like any married man, I too made that mistake that day. I said, "No, it's okay. Come drive." And it so happened, at the end of the day, by next day, instead of carrying our kids back to school, we were carrying the airbag to the showroom. So although you have insurance, you have to know that you should not give your car to somebody who does not know to drive or who does not have license. Thank you. So I request you all to make your future secure by taking a suitable insurance cover for yourself. Thank you, and over to you.
Point of order. Can you please unmute?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ibrahim. Can you hear us now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good evening. Tonight, the speech title of our speaker is Project Life Cycle. The project is L1T2. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Best of luck to our speaker. Thank you. Our third speech is L1P3. Master from presentation marketing. This speaker also very new in Taj Club. Since 7 years, he is in KSA. He is from Steel City of our India. Planning engineer by profession. Currently working in Yasna company in Saudi Arabia. A great speaker. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Mansur Alam on the stage. And the speech title is Project Life Cycle. Toastmaster Mansur, the stage is for you. Most of us are having different as a conversation related managing warehouse or managing about today I'm going to deliver my L1 speech on project management. Let us move to our project lab plan. Each project has a lab plan. This lab plan passes through different phases. These phases are called as project plan. The project lab cycle consists of 4 phases, that is, initiation phase, planning phase, execution, monitoring, and control phase. Last one is the of PMI, most of the project managers are following this successful. Let us discuss one level. Up to the next slide. Initiation phase. Project initiation is the first phase and it's very important. It needs successful business of the project. During the initiation phase, we have to follow some steps like identification of problem, identification of constraints, like scope of work, diagram of the project, cost of the project, quality, and social of the project, identification of failure levels from the project, and identification of stakeholders. During initiation phase, there is a kick-off meeting. The kick-off meeting, the first meeting between the project team and plan of the project. During this meeting, they are going to set common goals and purpose of the project. Let us move to the planning phase. This project requires detailed plan for its planning and execution and various project. During planning phase, we have to follow certain steps like create a project plan, create a resource plan, create a financial plan, create a quantity plan, create a risk plan. All are the things that we have to follow in planning phase. Let us move to the execution phase. In execution phase, the planning is converted into an action. In the execution phase, we have to follow some steps like create tasks and organize the work. Explaining the task to a team member, communicating to team members, and managing the quality of work and managing the budget. During execution phase, project managers require to monitor each and every activity and all activities going on as per the ordinary plan. And so they have to monitor the quality of work that each activity they are following quality standard or not. And so the project managers require to monitor the budget of the control for the project weekly basis or monthly basis. Let us move to the closing phase. Closing phase is a final stage of the project life cycle. During closing phase, we have to follow certain steps like project all activity and analyze. Project then be evaluated and documented. Project is officially closed and resources are transferred to the main one. The results are analyzed and then resources are transferred to the main one. Let us move to the case study. In my current project, there is concrete line with only one agency, and we have concrete line across 2 million in the other world. While at the peak time, when we are going to active time, where we are going to complete any good and any activity, at that time, we should not able to achieve our daily target. You know why? Because of insufficient resources like materials, complete, agriculture, or goods. Later on, management started to have a more agency. These all are the things we have to lesson learn from the current project. That we so that this kind of learning should not happen in the coming project. With a small course, I'm going to close by no regrets. you very much. Moving ahead. Before we call the fourth speaker, may I request the fourth speaker's moderator, we can put out to read out the objects of the speech. Toastmasters of the evening and fellow Toastmasters, a warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
Good evening. The purpose of the project is for the members to clearly define how he views about mentoring. Also, he is going to share some aspects of previous experience as prodigy. The title of the speech is Guiding Light. And the time of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck to the speaker and work the Toastmasters. Thank you. Our next speaker is one of the senior most member of the Toastmasters Fraternity. He has been a passionate member of Toastmasters since the past 23 years and was one of the members who played and because his role in the formation of District 79, both in the Middle East and then Saudi Arabia. He has been charter member, mentor, and the past president of Taj Toastmasters Club and Mecca KSA Toastmasters. He is a certified public accountant, California Board of Accountancy, and currently working as a project manager. Author ERP solution implementation in Samsung Express. Please help me welcome DTM SR Speaker on the stage. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can take 2 more steps. Yeah, yes, sir. Let's see that one. But don't look there.
No. Thank you for the general introduction. Do you want to be successful? Do you want? Can you be successful, ever successful without a guide? No. So, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, any who want back to 2 decades, two decades and our mentor or his cabinet called me that you are coming for the judges workshop. I thought maybe that's for learning. For learning, I thought. I went.
Point of order.
Me, our forest cabinet calls me. Freedom. Oh, welcome. If you are going to be one of our panel of judges, I'm your chief judge. Sir, I'm a novice. How can I judge proficient speakers in area content? No, I've seen you. You did the workshop. I'm really embarrassed. I feel no. a lot of right. I reached the area contest in March 1998. When I reached there, I was so worried that I should do the assessment correctly. Then I was doing everything properly. I was the last person to give my balance. After the results, after the tally count was given and the results, what I did comes to me, tall man, he just kneels down in front of me. This was in my chest, right? So really, really good job. But be happy. So mentors see what see more than really see your values. We don't see. A few days, few years, months afterwards, I was made the secretary of the club. I was secretary at that. Then our treasurer went on vacation. So our Janki Prasad sang in Rajan called me and said, you take up the treasurer's role. So already I'm a secretary. No problem, you take up the role. But sometimes he's going on. Think of the role of vice president. We trust you. Take this role. What happened was I was just being bombarded and I was listening at a melody. I sat in the college in my sponge. I was learning from these people. And Janki Prasad Patnaik, he was the district leader at the time. But he wanted to prove that Saudi Arabia is not less than any other country. He hosted the conference in district conference. We had hosted the district conference in Bahrain. I was made a part of it. I was educated team. Okay, I was happy. I was a part. I was leader or something. Suddenly he comes and says, you have to be the chief judge of evaluation contest in the district. I was really frustrated. But what is this? Yeah? What is this? You want to remain like a judge? Don't want to grow? I accepted the role. I contacted Matthew's career. Out of this first district government, and he told me, as a student, I just asked him, I learned from him how to teach Bahrain. But we went to Bahrain and then we did the so well, I was so happy I could do that role. And just when we finished the evaluation process, the Janki Prasad comes back to me. He said, "Sir, one more role is that way. What is this?" He is chief judge for stable topics. Semi-finals. What is this? No, I have to prepare. What is this? Yeah. You did the role very well, no? You have to thrive on chaos. You have to learn how to thrive on leadership. You have to thrive on chaos. I just did the role of Western Fernandez from Dubai came and I got it. And then we managed, opened up some judges. Nadir Zadab was one of them. And we did some content. I was going in confidence after doing all the tools. I was not expecting it. What was the comfort zone you brought me? What is a mentor? He sees more than you can see. He has a vision. When the district was being formed, they decided the Saudi was made as a Saudi and Jordan were made immediately. He hosted a conference. So I told Janki at that time, my mentor, I said, Janki, hold it in Riyadh, it will be very good. Hosted a conference over Riyadh. He said, no, can hold it in Jeddah. There are hardly 3-4 months. I said, you are crazy guy. Yeah. You have to travel to Jeddah. Finally, he mentored us. So if you want to be successful, have a mentor. Mentors and you can see more value in you. So because of the mentoring of these great giants, showed of the giants, I could really perform. I do, very good. Very good, obviously. And third Toastmaster. That's thank you, Vivian. Now, the first session of our meeting is conducted. And this stands for it's a timer. All our speakers are qualified. Yes, all speakers. Thank you. In the meantime of voting, I will explain other two of the words how to become a better leader through love. We have discussed about look to build the relationship based on the trust. And second one was understand your team. And third one, encouragement and appreciation. So the fourth one is open line of communication. As I said at the beginning, our course we got a new project from the client, and before he is giving the task for all the team members, he's supposed to give an open communication meeting. This is for why? Because to get the ideas, the collective ideas from the team members. That means all our team members, maybe they are not highly educated. Maybe there is some of them are engineers or some of them are highly educated, but some of them are they are not highly educated, but they have lots of experience. With their experience, they can give you much more things and they can contribute much things for the project. So this is for the open line of communication. The last one, be ready for tough times and vulnerable communication. That means you always do the benchmark system. You want to know that benchmark system, right? Comparison between the good mark. So when we do the benchmark system, sure there is a criticism will come. So as a great leader, you have to be very tough and before to be ready to hear the criticism and also. So these are the 5 ways we can be a better leader with love. Now, our next session, the vibrant Gabriel Stokes session is going to be conducted with our another great leader. Our Gabriel Stokes session is going to be conducted with our Toastmaster Cameron. Graduate. He is from Delhi, Tamil Nadu state of India, state of India. Currently working as a supply chain manager at Alpana Electric System. Having 17-year experience in cable. Please help me welcome our Topic Master, Toastmaster Cameron. And this Topic Master is going to be evaluated with Toastmaster Sani Guru. Thank you. Good evening to table topic Toastmaster of the evening. Fellow Toastmasters, I think there is no guest. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, one good evening for. Good evening. Good evening. There is one famous quote says, your greatest power is to show love. Your greatest power is to show love, to receive love, and to be loved. If any human being in this world is living without love, no. Absolutely. The world is so beautiful every day because it is completely filled with love. Love exists everywhere. In the smile of children,
in the hug of mother, in the words of father, in the care of spouse, in the well wishes of our friends and relatives, everywhere, love is filled in this world. Table topic foster. Table topic enables the members to develop the skills of impromptu speaking. Table topic helps train members to quickly organize and express their thoughts. With an opening, a body, and conclusion. This also provides a speaking opportunity for any member who is not on duty in the meeting agenda. Guests may also participate if they wish. Each speaker is required to speak 1 to 2 minutes. Participants are disqualified after 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Each speaker must use the word of the day in your speech. Let me start. First, let me give the topic, and then I will call one speaker. Again, I will repeat second time the topic, and then speaker can speak. Today, the first topic is love is most important in everyone's life. Do you agree? Let me call the Toastmasters who I like most. You can say who I am calling one by one. Toastmaster Master. Toastmaster Master. Toastmaster Master.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, but please turn off your virtual background.
Yeah.
Because we are not able to see you. Can you turn off your virtual background? Yeah, now better.
Yeah, okay.
Your topic is love is most important in everyone's life. Do you agree?
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Jabrati. Yeah, very much. Love is very much important in everybody's life. I can relate in two different emotional situations. One is when I had my newborn. I don't know why, but it is really a different feeling. I believe all fathers would agree to this. So there is one, that was a situation where I wanted to give love as much as possible. I want to bring all the love of the world and pass it on to my kids, being as a father. So this was one situation where I wanted to give my love, and other than my fiancé before marriage. And secondly, it was my passing of my very close person in my life, which is father, where I remember how people gave love to me to come out of that situation. Otherwise, it would have been very difficult for me to pass this 2 years. So love is very much important. So either we have to give love and take love. So it's all about our life is with this short journey. It's all that love is one fuel which will run the engine more happily and to keep the world around peaceful. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Oscar, for your wonderful delivery of the topic. Today, the second topic is, who is the most beautiful person you love on this planet and why? Who is the most beautiful person you love on this planet and why? I invite DTM Roji Matthew to come to the I repeat the topic. Who is? You may call us, but I can't. Heaven talks faster. Toastmaster of the day. Dear Toastmaster, whom do you love? This has been a question which has been thrown to everyone through ages. We all belong to different families. Someone will say, how is my family? As my previous speaker said, I was so much taken aback when I had my first child. Some will love their spouse, some their children, some their parents. Some of you love your job. But whom do you love most? This is a big question mark, which cannot be answered so easily. But when you introspect yourself, you come to know the answer. The question thrown to me, I hug myself. I love you. That's right. Given a choice, yes. Again, I would love to see. I love me most. Never talk smart. Thank you, DTM Roji Matthew, for your wonderful speech. Third topic. Love is most powerful compared to any other weapon in this world. Do you agree? Let me call DTM Sundar. I repeat the topic again. Love is the most powerful compared to any other weapon in this world. Do you agree? There is no dearth of weapons in this planet. As we are talking right now, right here, there are two countries which are planning a war. Any guesses where? Russia and Ukraine. And Russia is doing its nuclear drills, and the entire Western world is supporting Ukraine for this war. But what is this alleged? Well, the table topics master posted this thing, my dear fellow Toastmasters. The one image, that one starting image that came in front of me is that of a war zone where a soldier carrying a gun, a small girl walks in and plants a flower on the barrel of the gun. I don't know how many of you have seen it. I don't even know where this thing actually happens. But now, that's one thing that can remove all violence, all hatred, and all enmity in this world. That's the biblical phrase, love thy neighbor like thyself. That's what was reiterated by the previous speaker, DTM Roji. And if you love everyone around you like yourself, probably the world will be a much, much, much better place than what we are seeing right now. Take a simple example. You have your wife. Wife is angry with you. What is going to do? Of course, if I burn a hole on your wallet, but still, you earn the love of looking out somewhere. Again, these things which money can't buy, that small smile, that hug which you get from your friend or your family member, what love is all about. This probably is the greatest weapon that can destroy all other weapons. This world, as I told you in the beginning, has no other weapon. You have all kinds of modern weapons. And more of money is being invested on these weapons than on love. Love everyone around you, my dear. Be it your family, be it your friend, be it even your enemy. Love them all as you love yourself. And that's the greatest weapon. Win everyone around you and be happy. That's your difficult. Our fourth topic is we deserve to be loved, but why? Let me call Toastmaster Ibrahim to address this topic. Toastmaster Ibrahim will continue.
Can you please repeat the topic?
We deserve to be loved, but why?
We deserve to be loved, but
Deserved to be loved, but why?
we deserve to be loved. That's the part I understood. It is my affirmation that there is always some madness in love. But there is also and always some reason in madness. If you look scientifically, to be quite honest, love is madness. And we love to do that madness. So love is a verb, essentially. So if you want love from people around you, rather than thinking love as a noun, begin to think the word love as a verb, which makes it like a mere action. So if you want your people around, feel free, stretch your arms, let them feel that you're not judgmental. You're there to embrace them. You're there with your open heart. The best person to do is your family. Love is not only limited to your spouses or your children. You have vast variety of your relatives, your mom, your dad. When was the last time you went and you have truly embraced your other relatives and hugging them and saying that, wow, I love you. I started this 10 years back and they were like, are you okay? I said, yeah, mom, I love you. I said, when was the last time you heard that? And my dad said, well, what nonsense is going on? I said, we are just communicating how much I love you. My dad says, oh, this guy has become very American. No, very human. These things are very natural in us. So we need to communicate all those people to whom we love. Don't think that love is like a good math solution. Most of the people think that it is a mathematical problem and they try to find a mathematical solution for it. Yeah, scientifically, you get into your neuroscience and try to identify what these atoms are doing in our subconscious mind. Love is just love. Keep love the way it was, and I love love. Over to you, table topic master.
Toastmaster Ibrahim, I request you for your wonderful delivery. Toastmaster of the evening, we have a time for one more topic or one last one. last topic. Do you agree with the saying, all is fair in love and war? Toastmaster TTM honors. Do you agree with the saying, all is fair in love and war?
Before joining Toastmasters, I was called a master. Not a normal master, but a bluff master. Do you know why? So back when I was in 10th standard, all my friends were so tall and awesome looking guys. And I was the only one who always used to stand in the front of the assembly line, not because I'm smart, but because I was shortest. Everybody had a girlfriend next to them. And for me, I had no girlfriends because all the girls in my classes were way taller than me. But then, everybody used to tell about those stories which they used to enjoy a lot. With their girlfriends, watching movies, going to malls, and all those places. And I really wanted to have a real girlfriend in my life. And I made up a story and said that in my tuition class, I am in love with a very beautiful girl. And everybody wanted to see that girl because of the way I used to describe her. But then I always avoided my friends to go to tuition because this is the only place where I go to tuition, and I never used to go to tuition. That's another story. And I made up the story in such manner. By the end of the 10th standard exam, everybody wanted to see this girl. But finally, I made her fly to Dubai. But I still feel everything is fair in love and war because those friends envied me a lot, and I loved those envies of my friends. Finally, when they came to know that I was just making up the story, they called me the bluff master. And now I'm a Toastmaster bluffing in front of you. Back to Toastmaster.
Thank you, TTM. For your wonderful delivery. Mr. Steimer, did all our participants qualify?
Yes, all the participants.
Yeah. Fellow Toastmasters, as a table topic master, I enjoyed the deliveries of all speeches, and I hope you also enjoyed the same. I now return the control of the meeting to the Toastmaster of the evenings.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jabir Ali. Please let him give a big round of applause. Now we complete our second session of our meeting. Moving ahead for evaluation session. Now we will know how we all learn. The next session is going to be evaluated by one of the great leaders, a motivator, passionate traveler. Personally, my inspiration to travel in Saudi Arabia. My mentor, please help me welcome our general evaluator, GTM Mahesh Pillai, to the online stage. GTM Mahesh, the stage is for you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devaning, Toastmaster Sunil Idukula. Dear Toastmasters and guests, a very warm good evening. Evaluation is one of the most useful sessions in Toastmasters. Because as the Toastmaster of the day said, we'll know how we have performed, what are the areas of improvement, and how we can make our speech better next time. So my evaluation is having 3 parts. The first, we'll have the speech evaluation. For that, I have a set of excellent evaluators who are well experienced in evaluation. And then we'll have the meeting leader reports. And finally, I'll be giving the overall evaluation of the meeting. So first, speaker's evaluation. The level 1, project 2 of Toastmaster Anand Jha will be evaluated by a person who is working as the head of training for Dunkin' KSA with over 17 years of experience in the quick service restaurant world, Vice President membership and Gavel Counselor of Taj Toastmasters Club. He is recently selected at the Board of Directors, Indian Embassy School, Riyadh. Certified facilitator for 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Hope we can have a session on this. PP education, please note. Certified food trainer, food safety trainer from Highfield, UK. MBA from Swissborn Business School, Bachelor in Hotel Management. And he is living in Riyadh with his parents, 2 children, and wife. Let me welcome DTM Manas to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Anand Jha. DTM Manas, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Mahesh Roy, for that elaborate introduction. Very good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Today, what we witnessed was an amazing, outstanding speech by our friend Toastmaster Anand Jha. There's a saying which says, good teaching is 1/4 of preparation and 3/4 theatre. Today, what we witnessed was not Toastmaster speech, it was teaching. He was teaching about health and its associated wellness. What a fantastic way to deliver a bright message to our Toastmasters. Because it is amazing that this is the first speech and we started off with so much of enthusiasm, so much of spirit, and so much of energy. Truly appreciate your passion, Toastmaster Anand Jha. The way he delivered his speech was with a lot of actions. He was showing actions. He had amazing stories, a personal story which always adds glamour to the content delivery. This content was amazing. He had a call for action towards the end for all of us. And one thing I truly appreciated is his instant humor, where his presence of mind about the stage and audience was amazing. Like he watched people, he made a joke about somebody drinking water and created a humor out of this. This audience was, even that person in the room was more health conscious as he was drinking water. That is the right way that is the right gesture of a great speaker. His presence of mind amongst all. As we say, this is the first speech. There are a lot of things which we need to overcome to become an amazing speaker. And I would like to put up a few recommendations for you to improve your speech track. A proper script with a lot of practice is what makes every speaker fantastic. I would recommend you to do practice over and over again. It's a written down script, which will enable your speaking skills to go to another level. Speech movement is not literally from front to back. It is from left to right, and meaningful pauses in between your speeches will enhance your speech quality. One last final tip is controlling your laughter while doing a humor will also enhance the humor quality in your speech. With this, I wish you all the best for an amazing, fruitful journey with Toastmasters. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster, sorry, DG Manas, for that a detailed evaluation. Next, we have another great evaluator. It seems like evaluation is a family business today. We have the level 1, project 2 of Toastmaster Bhaskar will be evaluated by a Toastmaster. He is of 44, having 44 years of experience in the food and beverage world. And I'll say he is the person who utilized Toastmasters because he has started learn the Quran learn the Quran Masters Club and have seen how fast it has spread, and it reached more than 1,000 people now. People call him Abdul Nazir, but his name is Toastmaster Abdul Nazir. Let me welcome Toastmaster Abdul Nazir to evaluate Toastmaster Bhaskar. Toastmaster Abdul Nazir, stage is yours.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Everyone, good evening to all. Good evening. Today is my target speaker, Mr. Bhaskar, and an impeccable speech made here. I congratulate you. Actually, his speech was second speech. Even then, he feels that he made several speech in this stage. Like the introduction of the speech was excellent. He started with a quote. The speech title was insurance. He described several types of insurance: life insurance and non-life insurance, and medical insurance. And he described about the detail, the importance of insurance. We have got several knowledge from this speech. Being a evaluator, I suggest few recommendations to you. When he started his speech, his face was excellent, smiley face, but afterwards, little bit tension I felt his face. He can use the stage movement instead of moving back to front. He can use some more the stage area he can use. Then he could have included some demerits of the insurance. Now we can see that so many exploitation is going in insurance field. So that we can stimulate in this speech. So in this recommendation, I conclude my evaluation. I wish you all the best in future speech. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdul Nazir, for that great evaluation. Now, we have another evaluator To evaluate the level 1 project 3 of Toastmaster Mansoor Alam, we have an evaluator, the management graduate, a logistics professional, working Riyadh since 20 years. A person is very dedicated, committed, and he loves badminton. I met him first in the badminton court, and that's how he came to the Toastmasters Club as well. Let me welcome our evaluator, Toastmaster Mohammed Mateen. Toastmaster Mateen, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, for that cheerful introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my leaders. A very good evening to our speaker for tonight, Toastmaster Mansoor Alam. Toastmaster Mansoor Alam, the speech title is Project Life Cycle. The project criteria was that the members will learn or review the basic research method and present a well-organized well-researched speech. In my opinion, we have done justice to this project by doing the research what was required. To start with, like the little flatling, which take up the food from its parents, the love earth, and it's very difficult for it to gulp it out. But still, they gulp it out, and after a few months, they have enough power to fly over the valley and become a recovering personality like our Christian humanity. So are in the process of the making. Going forward, we started the project very well. The theme was project life cycle. You said about the 4 stages: planning stage, execution stage, budgeting stage, closing stage. And then you ended up with call for action. So the great code, no regrets, just listen. If at all, if you have to suggest something that you could have used the hand gestures in a proper way, you could have walked the talk and said, when you spoke about the project, you could have spoken like this very concept. You addressed well as per the project requirement, as per the theme of the project, you were covered it, and you were doing great with your voice and your confidence. But you should have brought up your tonality. You could have brought in some emotions there. And you could not have missed humor by relating the project to the life cycle of human beings. Because the project and the week are related to the theme, which is leading with love. You could have said that I am enamored with this project life cycle, and you could have compared the life cycle of conception stage with the execution stage, and with another after 40 days to the 9 months, you could have said that work in progress, and then delivery stage. Okay, then you could have said that when it comes to execution phase, the planning is done by your wife, the care taking it with the task given is done by your wife, organizing is done by your wife, and monitoring the workflow and the information flow in your mobile is done by your wife, and the budgeting you have no options but to jump in there. Overall, it was a great speech. Should you mark this in your project, you will go to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mateen. Now we have the last prepared speech evaluator to evaluate the level 2 project 3 of distinguished Toastmaster Sridhar. We have another distinguished Toastmaster. I'll just say one sentence and you all will know who he is. He's having one wife. I can see the smile on Toastmaster Ibrahim's face. Yes, he is the past president of Taj Toastmasters. He is the humorous speech champion. He has represented Taj in area and division contest. Let me welcome DTM Gururajan Rajagopalan to evaluate the speech of distinguished Toastmaster S.R. Sridhar. DTM Gururajan, the stage is yours.
You shouted the whole fight, DTM speaker. You told us very clearly what is meant by the measuring. Some speech will be entertaining, some speech will be humorous. Only some speeches will go deep into your heart, guiding us clearly. I really take a lot of guidance from your speech, DTM speaker. Regarding this speech sentence, I really liked his starting with a question, and you be successful without a mention. Then he was going on telling his own experiences, a beautiful personal story, telling us his mentor, John Prasad Patnaik, has given him a lot of challenges, have grown him from to the mountains like Himalaya. What I liked in the conversation, his conversation, it was very natural. His hand gestures during the conversation were good. There was a open variety. And he was giving his message repeatedly with his personal experience that the leader, the mentor, knows your value more than you. That was a slogan. We are well convinced, DTM Sridhar, about your message. It was a very good speech, but a few things can be added so that you can still choose perfectly. You started very nicely, but you closed it abruptly. Maybe you could have told that, given the message to the people that take your mentor seriously, really want to grow. I have grown, you can also grow. Regarding the conversation, I really enjoyed it, but I found the energy was a bit like it was tired. And then you can also look at the audience during the conversation. Because I saw your eyes going down during some moments. And first of all, when you are given so much roles in your club, like education, that was a good point to create humor in your speech. Maybe you could have narrated your helplessness. Because created a lot of humor in your speech. Overall, it was a real guiding light your speech, and we got lots of message from your speech. And one thing is what you can do is you can work on closing the message and the conversation with more energy and a little bit of humor. With that, your speech will go to really high level, near to the world champion. Would like to begin Sridhar and over to the.
Thank you so much, DTM Gururajan, for that great evaluation. Now we have completed the prepared speech evaluation. Now we are moving on to the table topic evaluation. To evaluate the table topics today, we have another great leader. When I think about him, he's a person who always moves back and give opportunity to others. He's the reason I continued in Toastmasters and I become a Division B director. It's my mentor. He's a past club president who gave a rebirth to Taj Toastmasters, who re-energized the Area 6. Let me welcome a great leader, Toastmaster Sunny Kuruvela, to evaluate the table topic session. Toastmaster Sunny, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Teacher Mahesh, for that amazing introduction. Toastmasters is a very vast viewer. Normally, we understand table topic is inbound speaking. That means speaking without preparation. Is it true? No, no. Table talking, unlike prepared speech, is a speech with regular preparation. First of all, I congratulate Professor Jabbar Ali for conducting this table topic in a number manner. Now, going back to this speech, how table topic needs more preparation than a prepared speech. Let me evaluate the speech of our champion speaker, which is Houshi. He came and he gave a quote. Whether it is related to the topic or not related, doesn't matter much. Bring down the audience. He said, you call it madness. And I call it now. Now we are here to listen. And he explained his beautiful love for family, children, friends, that he challenges. You make an introspection. He said, I love the beautiful me. I love myself the most. That was my opinion, and I really like that. His body movement, when he is coming to the stage, he pulled all of us with his drama, voice modulation. It's really good. That is what I evaluated his speech. After and he is the champion speaker. Now please, you can go to first. You are here. I am going to evaluate because in front of you, I am very low to evaluate other people. I feel some sort of shyness. So going to the subject or topic, love is most important in everybody's life. This is a direct topic. You agree or not agree? Even if the topic is coming like that, we don't have, in my opinion, no need to answer. But Professor Bhaskar, straightforward guy, answered yes, love is most important, straightforward. And he explained the situation in which he can answer this or substantiate. And I really like his conclusion. Feel love and take love. Became Roshi, I already explained, and he is faster than light. He took us to play, he took us to this gun, cross, and wife, child, memory, and that is the conclusion. He needs to spend more on happiness, not on really good. Today I understood the power of physical or body language. I could not hear much, but I understood everything we wanted to say from his start because of his openness, his body language. As DJ Manas, the last thing, what I wanted to say, size doesn't matter. No, I am not meaning that one. How do you?
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunny. Now we have completed all the speech evaluation. Now we move on to the meeting leader report. I'd like to call Toastmaster Dr. Arunachalam to provide the word master and the grammarian report. Toastmaster? Sorry, word master. Sorry. Toastmaster Iqbal, I'm sorry. Toastmaster Iqbal, please.
Can we call for voting for the best evaluation?
Okay, dear ward counter, please distribute the ballots for the best evaluators voting. While the voting is going on, Toastmaster Iqbal, please provide the word master report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Here's my Toastmasters report. After so much laughing from the last evaluator, I just forgot that I am a word master today. The word for today was enamored. Yeah, word doesn't matter. The word enamored would have to be used very easily. Instead of the word enamored, our people have used the word love. Better. The word enamored has been used by DCM Sundar twice, Toastmaster Sunil Reddy twice, Toastmaster Anand Shah once, and Toastmaster, I don't know how to pronounce, sometimes I'll pronounce Sunil Reddy one time. So as a grammarian report. So again, I have witnessed a great session today with a lot of new words, rhyming words, and special codes in this meeting. The best rhyming word what I have seen today, knowing and caring, health is wealth. The new word what I have undergone here today is empathetic, energetic, kick off, skunk, benchmark, introspect, today, impeccable. And the best quotes what I have put today, what I have seen today is marriage has no insurance cover, read the instructions before interrogation. No regrets in life, just lessons learned. Your greatest power is to show love, to receive love, and to be loved. All is fair in love and God. I have complete authority as a word master to correct certain things what I have seen today. One is the pronunciation part. Instead of using physical, I have seen many times the word has been pronounced physical. And instead of result, visual. The S has been forgotten. Instead, that has been taken care. Apart from that, it was a great meeting today, and I enjoyed being a word master and grammarian. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim. Now, I'd like to call the next leader, our founder, Toastmaster Ibrahim.
It was a little difficult, essentially, with the net connection. I tried to do the best what I could. So, Toastmaster Mati, 1 but, 2 R's. Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim, 1 and. Toastmaster Sunil Idukula, 1 and, 5 so's. Toastmaster Shakir, 2 ands. Toastmaster Anand Jha, 2 R's and 2 no. That's the end what we Indians use. Toastmaster Abdul Nazir, 2 R's. Toastmaster Bhaskar, my friend, I think I was able to hear you more clearly, so please excuse me. 5 ands, 6 O's, 14 R's, and 1 O. Toastmaster Mansoor Alam, 1 R's. Distinguished Toastmaster Guru Rajan, 1 and. Distinguished Toastmaster Sridhar, 1 R. Toastmaster Jaber Ali, 2 R's. That concludes my R report.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ibrahim Garjika. Now, I'd like to call a timer, Toastmaster Shakir. Toastmaster Shakir, the stage is yours.
Once again, good evening to all. Wow, what an amazing kind of report I have given. Evaluators, all the teachers and evaluators are qualified. It's a great job. In prepared speech section, Toastmaster Anand Jha took 6 minutes 50 seconds. Toastmaster Bhaskar took 5 minutes 58 seconds. Toastmaster Mansoor Alam took 6 minutes 6 seconds. DCM Sridhar took 7 minutes 29 seconds. In table topic, Toastmaster Bhaskar took 1 minute 28 seconds.
DTM Rosie Matthews took 1 minute 40 seconds. DTM Sundar took 2 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Ibrahim Ali Kasiga took 2 minutes 17 seconds. DTM Manazar Bukhari took 2 minutes 21 seconds. In evaluation, DTM Manazar Bukhari took 3 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Abdul Nasir took 2 minutes 39 seconds. Toastmaster Mohammad Basir took 3 minutes 14 seconds. DTM Gurradin took 3 minutes 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Sunny Kurula took 4 minutes. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shakir, for the detailed explanation, detailed report on the timing. Now we have completed the meeting leader reports. I'll be providing my report on the overall meeting. We started the meeting 11 minutes late. The sergeant started the meeting, then hand over to the presiding officer. He called the word master for the word of the day. And I've seen that word of the day is printed and posted there. That's really a great thing. And also congratulated the last meeting winners. We have heard great speeches and great evaluation. Only note to the evaluators, please make sure that you go through the speech criteria, the evaluation criteria of each speech, and make sure that the evaluation is done as per the evaluation criteria of that particular project. It's almost everything was perfect. I'm not saying that it was not there, but I'm just a note to add. I just want to say some areas of improvement. It's better to have the role timers to make sure that the role players are not exceeding the timing, because we have 11 minutes late today, not because of that. Then I don't know whether the trophies are displayed there. I cannot see from here. The banner is not visible here because we have hybrid meeting. People will be joining online as well. Guests will be joining online. It's better to display the banner and the trophies in a visible area. And overall, it was a great speech, a great meeting. And that ends the evaluation session, even if we started 11 minutes late. Now we are only 1 minute late. I covered the 10 minutes, and back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Sunil.
Thank you, Champion Evaluator, for your great evaluation session. My dear fellow Toastmasters, give him a good round of applause. So we are already running in late, so I'm not going to be concluded with my last session. So I really enjoyed for today as your Toastmaster of the day, and I'm giving back to the session for you guys.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil Gidikula. Before I congratulate all the role players, let me ask you all, were you all enamored with today's meeting? Yes. Yes. Oh, come on, that's not anything. That is yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil, for this great session that we had today. And we all learned what leadership now is, and with your brilliant examples, and choosing me as a team leader. Also, kudos to our other two role players, Toastmaster Gabriel, and the distinguished Toastmaster of my head, who was the general evaluator. A big round of applause for all our big role players. At this juncture, let me request the vote counter to calculate the voting results for the victory voting. So, as the voting goes on, we have a couple of announcements and also some things to celebrate about. Today, one of our members has successfully completed his level 1 in pathway. Toastmaster Mansur Alam completed his level 1. And coming up next, we have an important announcement to make. It's a couple of announcements. The first one is that we have come to the renewal cycle of our club membership as well as the Toastmasters maximum membership. So I request you all to look into the messages that are posted in the chat group. It was posted already in the Taj Toastmasters group by the VP membership. We can coordinate with VP membership. Subsequently, we will also post the program. And we have tried our best to cut the cost as low as possible so that we are able to give you the benefit of Toastmasters with the physical meeting. So there has been a slight increase. Previously, we were saying 40 riyals every month. Now it's going to be 50 riyals every month. This is to accommodate the added cost that we are having for physical meetings. And we pay on 6 monthly basis. So it's 300 riyals. There has been some advance payments done by a few members that have been worked out by the treasurer. And these membership will be communicated. Another thing, an exciting thing is I have seen a lot of our new members asking us what we get. We buy it somewhere at the coffee shop or something. Thankfully, or unfortunately, it's not available here at the coffee shop, but we have it ordered from Toastmasters and we finally have it with us. And it's time for us to have an election ceremony for all our new members. So look forward, keep your eyes glued on the chat group, probably the first or second week of March. It will be your turn to take up this thing on the stage, and you will see how great the election ceremony will be. And this is something that we encourage. You know, we love ourselves, we encourage ourselves, and keep moving forward. So that's the second one. Having said that, now, Mr. Thomas, you're feeling hungry. Yeah. Are there any announcements to be made? Oh, thank you very much. I'm sorry about that. The secret Toastmasters leader always sets us an example, you know, leading by example. You know, he is the gentleman who has so many accolades to his credit. And you know, it's not like the crown that he carries is to him. You know, the humility that he displays in front of us, even after completing his secret Toastmasters, he still has taken up, he has completed one part, now he is on the second part of the so kudos to Toastmasters, secret Toastmasters. And before I call on the work counter, may I request the participants to propose a motion to extend the meeting by 5 minutes? Request to increase the time by 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Can someone second? Thank you. So we now extend the meeting by 10 minutes. So before the work counting is announced, we have a special guest. We do not wish to call him a guest, but he is our family. So we have seen him here after so many days, and it is always a pleasure to listen to him. Any guesses, folks? No surprises. D.M. Rochi is on the stage. Tomorrow, start with an apology. The way of the fasting is hard for us. First time appearing on the stage, not the formal happened. Yes, always keep it that close to the heart. That's a part of developing personality. Your president, your masters, yes, next song. We'll read the name of those types of possibilities. We see that in gurus in the African culture. Then can you be of a salary integration and really learn to say that? And give you a message for it. Yeah, friends, I will also say again. There's a process. Now, for the wonderful speeches. We have a small talk. We'll do your speeches. Plan. Prepare. And do the 3 pieces of it. Plan. This has to be passion. It has to be. Come with it. Otherwise, wise teachers. In each and everyone around the audience should feel that you are speaking one-to-one. One-to-one discussion should be all of you. All to
your speech. That will not. You might be speaking on anything. You say about love and war, you say your school history, and at the end you come to say love and war. You speak everything. You speak everything. You know, you should feel that I'm speaking. That's those masters aspects in the rest. And I request the winners, the area winners, to come for physical meetings so that you both chance to the winners who are in this, so that we can one thing more. I'll try to avoid saying that. Whether it be over to you or if you are on the virtual platform, you say virtual platform. Avoid it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stevie. And this is what we have been listening. You know, the character Stevie and Roji has always shown us the stick with love. And we have all been molded this very well. Very well. There is still a long way to go. All four credit. Every time he's on the stage, he has a lesson for all of us. And there is a lot more lessons that we have for him. I have to say now to stay good for the lesson. Okay, without further ado, let me call on our VP Education from Constitution and our work office for today. Thank you, presiding officer. Just moving. Distinguished guests. Back to the physical meeting, my favorite portion. And the results are ready. Okay, let's health is health is well. Our prepared speech winner, Professor Anand. Best evaluator has only one son and one wife. He came to learn. Best table topic speaker who has passion and he's mad. The third partner, DTM Roji. Best meeting leader, our dynamic timer, Toastmasters. And that's completely who's leading with love. Toastmasters, very ridiculous. Over to you. Now, can we take a picture? Over the next. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Gito, for announcing the results, and congratulations to all the winners, and a big round of applause for all the winners, meeting leaders, role players, speakers. Before I wind up, there is just one last announcement. We always keep important for the last time. So last but never the least, on February 26th, we have a training workshop on evaluation and development. Two things that we do on the spot here in the masters really helps us in a very long way as we progress in our path as a speaker or leader. And who is going to conduct the training? The champion. Yes, the champion of champions and the one dearest to our heart, passionate Toastmasters. Distinguished Toastmaster Roji is going to be a trainer. It's an event sponsored by Area 6. And this is like our home event that we are going to do it. Thanks to our Area 6 Director, Toastmaster Natu, and also the Director, Dr. Mahesh, for helping encourage this event and to benefit as many members as possible with at the hybrid event. And they have been so considerate because 25th was the original date it was planned for, because there are too many contests on that day. It has been moved to 26th. Because all members, please do not miss this opportunity. And this would be a great learning experience on what we all have. So make sure the date, 26th February in the afternoon, 3 to 5. 3 to 5. There is going to be a hybrid session. If you want to join physically, you can contact Toastmasters Nando.
And if you want to join online, the Zoom link is available. And so with that, we come to the end of the meeting, and I request you all to stand up for
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
meeting is officially adjourned.